Hey guys, I'm back. So I dug a little bit deeper into this two stuff. So personally, I have like a small amount with Linqto. Okay, so I bought some Ripple and some of the SpaceX stock, a very small amount, like minimum. Okay, so it's really tiny because I was trying to figure this all out, right? And I wanted to see how this is working out. So the companies I bought, like the Ripple and SpaceX, haven't gone public, so I don't know like what I legitimately own. I just gave them some money, okay, and they gave me some LLC documents and some membership certificates of an LLC, a special purpose vehicle LLC, and like I don't know what is in that special purpose vehicle. I just own it, right? So they could have just prepared some doc. The worst case scenario is they prepared some documents for me, and now I own an empty LLC because I asked them, okay, like if I own this, like can I see the underlying assets? They're like, no, you can only see what you own. And I'm like, well, crap, that's not good. I don't really know if I own anything. If this LLC that I I own actually own the SpaceX shares or the Ripple shares. And like if it goes public, right? They say they'll reach out to you to obtain your brokerage information, and then they'll transfer it to the now public registered shares into your brokerage account. This does actually happen. I've had a client buy some shares off of Linqto. The company went public, and Linqto did in fact transfer the shares. I just don't know if it's a Ponzi scheme waiting to happen because it's so early. This company is only like a couple of years old, and and IPOs have really dried up over the past 3 years, so we haven't really seen that much full cycle transaction. They're like accumulating, they're selling a lot of stuff, but people haven't seen any real IPOs yet, so it's hard to say, right? So that's where I'm at with it all. Is like wanted to tell you, right? So like also rest assured, everybody says this, but does it really happen? There's some laws out there. I don't know, like I've seen those laws. You can read The Great Taking, but like in some situations, like the creditors can go after these assets depending on how good of lines. If there was commingling of assets, like there can be a transaction that breaks it. So like they can write this on their thing, but when they're bankrupt, it doesn't really matter. Like you're fucked. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that word, but okay. Yeah, like this is a situation you're in. Can I sell before the company exits? Yeah, I've seen situations where you can sell it. They take you lose in some situations. I've lost money, and then like whenever I'm trying to transfer the shares, they sometimes report a gain and sometimes they report a loss depending on the actual shares. You can sell before the company exits into other assets in here. I just want you to get an idea of how to ask questions like, what do I own? Do a Ponzi scheme, okay? Like when you give somebody some money, right? And like especially just because somebody gives you access to like a private deal doesn't mean like you should like lick their balls, to be honest, okay? Like there's so many people that have private deals, they're gonna sell it to you as if it's like exclusive and stuff. And you shouldn't like you shouldn't like buy into their crap because after you talk to like 20 or 30 of these guys, you're gonna be like, everyone's saying it's exclusive and they only have it, blah blah blah, right? And then you realize nobody has anything. And what do you really own? Like, are you owning shares of like empty LLC? Like, ask them like, what? Show me the titles of the properties that you're saying are in this LLC. Like, I want to see like the stock certificates that are deeded to this LLC. I want to see like if it's like a real estate deal. Like, I want to see the property deeded to this LLC. If it's deeded to another LLC, then show me that LLC owns is going to be owned by this investment that you're making me buy into, right? Never buy into an empty LLC. So be careful what you buy. Like, ask them, okay? So if you're not getting a right answer, walk away. And don't feel bad about walking away. Like now, personally, I probably walk away, even though what their product offerings are good. Like I love it. Like, can I make money? Sure, but Is there a counterparty risk that I'm not comfortable with? 100%. Probably not going to do it. Probably going to try to find somebody else who I can go to get these access to this stuff. It's unfortunate this is the case. Like, so if you need to have a due diligence checklist, and this due diligence checklist is like should be a non-negotiable. If they can't provide you these items, then you don't do it. Do business with them. Find somebody else. It's okay to find somebody else. That's why I'm in gold, silver, XRP, is because like there's no counterparty risk. I own it. I know what I own, and it's very liquid, and I know where it's at. Like, I have access to it. I can sell it immediately. I know how to get out of it. If you don't know how, if you're just asking like how do I get into it, and you haven't even asked how I'm going to get out of it, and asked about the tax documentations, you're screwed. I see a lot of clients that get screwed because of that stuff. So that's my spiel about this. Just don't buy into a Ponzi scheme. And whenever you meet somebody and you want to get into a deal, wait a year. It's not the end of the world if you wait a year. Yeah, you're gonna miss some deals, but you're not gonna lose as much money as if you just waited a year for everything. You gotta remember, investing is like a 40-year game, 40 to 50-year game if you're in your 20s. So like, just play small bets and wait a year, and then like after you see one cycle, after 1 year, put a little small amount with them, and then if it turns out okay, then you can put more in. But like, just be careful. I always tell clients, like, buy one like silver coin, one gold coin, one $20 of XRP. Tiny bets. I never advise clients ever to like go big or go home. Okay, so like that's why I liked Linqto, because you could go small with private equity, but these guys don't have that. They can't show proof of the assets, which is kind of scary. So, but with gold, silver, just I'll make a separate video today, but like just always focus on that piece, because if you do, then you're going to be set. Okay, guys, I got to get going. I just wanted to make this video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.